coming over from the Super Bowl. Ooh. All right. It is Friday, February 9th. James, I hope I'm Caitlin. Over there. I got it right. James.
Yes.
I got it right.
Hello, everybody.
But anyway, and man, I was just telling James, what was it? I'm gonna have a lot of people over for Super Bowl Sunday, which is the Sunday, which I will not be able to make your stream, James. No offense.
No problem. That's okay. I knew that already.
First, but once I get home, I gotta get ready for people. So, yeah. So I'm feeling good enough to go back to church. By God's grace, I am, man. I'm ready to roll. I feel like so much better too, as well. I still have a little bit of after effects from the virus, but other than that, I'm good. So, enough blabbering on that. No one needs to know that. So, part my hair. Yes, if anybody else wondering, yes, I was laying down. I was busy earlier today too. Man, was I busy? Just getting stuff done. I gotta get this, James. So, like with most shops, there's like a commission, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, with Whatnot, the place I do my auctions, they're gonna have a 0 commission day. So basically means all the money we make goes directly. The percent money you make from your sales or your auctions stays the same. So you make all that money, and the site doesn't take it from you.
Ah.
So I'm excited for that. So I still have to look that. I have at least 50 cards I'm auctioning, and I'm going to be doing that while listening to Coop tonight, along with listing on Poshmark. So that's what I'm doing.
Speaking of Coop, I turned on the thing when I got home last night, and there's no sound. It doesn't work for me.
Bummer.
I guess I can't get it here.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's not the end of the world.
Right. We tried.
Yeah.
No, he had me wheezing. He has me wheezing from laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, there's something. I'm not gonna repeat that. There was something from last night where I'm just like kind of giving my tablet look like yeah, what? Huh? Yeah. It was funny. All right, I'm like, I know, but that's just what's my thing. So let's give my tablet sideways look like. Wording. No one needs to know that. It was just funny. He's a funny guy. Live, he's very funny. Now, Bella, you saw Miss Bella. You got your Bella fixing.
Yeah, and you like the one where her eyes are closed. It looks like she's smiling.
I think, guys, for those of you not know, Bella is a dog that James loves very much, and he has a great friendship with this dog, and she's a cute dog.
As soon as I sat in the chair where I was going to sit, guess what? Plop! She was right on top of me.
Oh, she goes, "Oh, you're going to sit? I too will sit. Watch out!"
Well, thank God I didn't have the footrest up yet, because she just jumped right in my lap, and she was so happy.
Oh man, I love that. Oh man, Inoki. I was like, I woke up at 8:30. My mom needs her meds at 9. I woke up, and then after breakfast, I did my physical therapy in the morning. I went to lay down for a minute, and then in the dark, one of the cats snuck in. It was Inoki, the shy one you'll never see.
Ah.
And here I'm laying in bed. All of a sudden, I see this big blob just jump out of nowhere right on me, like,
wow.
Oh, man, I'm going, it scared me. I didn't see it. She's like, what? Hi, James. Sorry. Hi, Jeff. Hope you're doing better. Hope all's well. All right, so are you ready for your review?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I have a couple of reviews. Before I get to the Blu-ray one, I have a review from last night, the movie that we watched at my friend's house, Martha and Ray, where I saw Bella. So we're watching, they have Netflix, and the movie we watched last night was called The Hill. And it's based on a true story, and it stars Dennis Quaid, and it's about their son that has a problem with his legs, and he has to wear braces and stuff. And his father's a minister, like a preacher kind of guy, and they're poor, and they don't have a lot of money to buy food and stuff. So each night when they're eating their dinner, they always have cornbread. and their son wants to be a baseball player. And so it goes, and he has this girlfriend and everything. He grows up, and he finally joins the high school team, and then he wants to make the majors. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil the movie. But Kate, you would love this film.
Sports film,
And
huh?
The Hill, yes, and it's
The Hill?
based on a true story. I loved it. It's a little bit of a tearjerker here and there in some scenes, and I really, really highly recommend this film. And now, for the movie that I always watch on Thursday, I watch this again for the umpteenth time.
What a great movie.
Jersey Boys, about the Four Seasons, Frankie Valli. And I just absolutely love this film. And they all sing live on the set, which I like. And I love that Clint Eastwood directed it because if Clint Eastwood's at the helm, you're going to get a really good movie. And I can't say enough about this film, how much I love it. One of my favorite songs, they only played at the end credits, but I have to sit to the end credits just to hear it. Ragdoll. That's my favorite song. You know the one that goes, ooh, ooh, na, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
I love that song. And I like the song, My Eyes Adored You, but I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. I love that song. And You're Just Too Good to Be True. You know the one with the brass section? Da, 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 da. I love that song.
Yeah.
So that's a good song and great movie. And then the Fab Forum was with Frida Kelly, former secretary to Brian Epstein, and then she was working for Chris Carter, but she never mentioned that. She just mentioned the Beatle days, where she was helping this lady with a fan club, and then she took over the fan club in the '60s, and she was going to work for Brian Epstein, but her dad said, "No, you're not working there. It's only going to last a year." Well, she said, "I'm doing it," and she went and did it. And guess how long it lasted? 10 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And today is a very special day in Beatles history. In 1964, it's the 60th anniversary of the first day on February 9th on a Sunday for the Ed Sullivan Show when they made their debut on public television on this show. So today's the anniversary of that, and on Wednesday was the anniversary of when they landed at JFK.
Wow. But fun fact, Ed Sullivan Show. Did you know? I didn't know this. I didn't know this how I heard it. The late Davy Jones from the Monkees.
Yep, he was in Oliver, and I have the DVD of it.
It's the Dodger. Oh, come on, Kate. I know what it is. Art Dodger. A character.
The Artful Dodger.
Thank you.
From Oliver.
Yeah, Artful Dodger, and he actually was there to actually see the Beatles, go on stage and perform, man. So hearing that, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was still alive because I like to hear more stories out of that. I like stories like that. That'd be fun. I would love. He seemed like a very cool individual too. I would love to hear more stories from like Davy Jones. I would have, man. You could tell. So I mean, I look on YouTube and he talks about these stories. It's just like.
Here, let me grab something. Hold on.
Yeah.
I should have had this prepared before.
That's right. It's just like one of those people where I'm just like, It's like I saw him live. Ian was going there stampeding.
Okay.
With Mickey and Peter. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting on a gold mine. Apparently, when George sent me this, he said this actual copy that he gave me is out of print.
That's a gold mine? Yeah, I'll make you big. Give me a sec. Here you go.
This is all 3 complete performances of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show, complete with the original commercials.
Well, don't lose that.
No, and the first one, it has the cast of Oliver with what's his face again? Davy Jones. Yep, that's in this first episode. And the Beatles perform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 songs in the first one. And see, these are all the discs that you get. So that's all the episodes.
That's cool.
So you get 2 episodes on 4 episodes each. So that's really cool. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. And there's one guy that comes on here on the last one, Soupy Sales, and he does a song, Do the Mouse. The Mouse song is a terrible, crappy song. I said, take this guy off the stage. Get the freaking Beatles back on. I mean, this guy was terrible. What a cheesy song. Hey, Dave, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what was it? All right. So is there anything else you want for now? Let's go to those Toby Keith songs I showed you. You guys, you didn't hear this backstage. You didn't hear him sing this backstage, but James, got it right. He actually was singing Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. It was
Red Solo Cup.
I mean, really, I just like walked.
I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
I love you, Red Solo Cup. That song. Okay. I tell you right now, that song is huge in my family. We love that song. Hi, George. Oh, all right. Now but you didn't like the as good as
I couldn't get into the other one.
As good as I once was, you didn't get into that one?
No, it just didn't move me. It just didn't have the right feel for me. I'm very picky at songs sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Toby Keith, but that one just didn't grab me.
It's okay. You know, everybody has their preferences. I mean, I can't force it to like you. You know, that's why I just offer you to listen, and that's why I like doing these reviews so I can hear your thoughts because I like to hear people's thoughts on certain songs. You know, it's fine. I don't care. I mean,
George, you know the song.
Okay. It's not the end of the world. It's good.
No, George knows the song too.
Oh yeah, he was telling me that on Instagram. Why?
I just think that song is so catchy.
Da da da. It cracked me up in that song. It's how he talks to his solo cup. You're not just a cup. You're my friend. Thank you for being my friend. I'm like. Oh my gosh! It's like it's a staple in our house. That Red Soul Cup by Toby Keith and Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Those 2 songs are a staple.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. Like I got 3-degree burns. That's a great song.
You're a jacker. I mean, seriously, if you hear the like Red Solo Cup, I mean, the other day, I was working because I work from home, and I hear Solo Cup, and I know that song by heart. I know as good as I once was by heart because I can relate to it. I know I love this bar by heart. American Soldier, I know by heart. Red, White, and Blue. Beer for My Horses. That's the song I want to send to you. That's a good one. You like the music video to that.
Oh, Beers for My Horses. That sounds funny.
It's actually pretty clever. The music video is pretty cool. The music video is awesome. I think you like it. It's going to be Toby Keith with Willie Nelson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Raise your glass, kiss enemy forces in. Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses. It's cool. It's a cool song. It's almost like a war song if you really think about it. It's like geez. I've even been playing that song while I'm in Fortnite. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, guys. Speaking of Fortnite, they just updated the thing to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Really?
Yeah. And plus, they have free crates. Turtle power. And, in the crates, they have, like, all the weapons all the Ninja Turtles have, so you can use the weapons against your opponents.
Oh, wow.
But I got coupons tonight, so no video games.
Nope.
That's okay. Yeah, Video games stay off when he's on, but I have the weekends to myself, so that'll happen.
Yeah, I think because certain areas in the States, I can't get connected. But the other station that when Alice Cooper was on before, That I could get, but this one, it does. I press it and it just, you see the little things moving. Like I know there's sound, but there's no
You
audio.
press play, right?
Yeah, I did, but the sound doesn't come on it unless it's not in my area.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's not the end of the world because that's your thing. I have my thing with the Fab
I
Forum.
know, you was
So,
preaching about the Beatles last night.
oh, I wish I could have heard that. But anyway, it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Nah, it's not the end of the world. Things work, some things don't work. And plus, it's not a shame he's back on the radio. I'm actually, quite frankly, I'm glad he's back on the radio as far as I'm concerned. I always get like this, it's just, don't worry about that.
Man, I can't stop thinking of the Red Solo Cup. It's still playing in my head.
They'll do that to you.
It's a catchy tune.
Oh, man. Oh, thanks, James. Now it's back in my head. Not right now.
I'll be going around the morning, get my coffee and singing it.
Radio port. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, this is a decade, so beware. So let's see here. I do have some Bon Jovi news, and no, we're not alerting. The alert will be off for a while, unfortunately.
All right.
I don't know what his next move is, and so third. I've been raving about, and I love Jon Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi with all my heart, just as much as I love Kiss and Coop and Aerosmith and a whole bunch of bands I can't think of at the moment. The list goes on and on and on. Oh, the Monkees, yeah. And on, and the Rolling Stones, and on. So, according to Loudwire, I had to write this story for work, and I'm going to say this right now. This was a hard story to write because what John is talking about is tough topics that are very sensitive topics, and what I didn't know was the fact what he went through and what he's been through. Really has changed my mind about the tour or whatever. I'm not saying it's ruled out. I'm just saying I did not even realize that because he kept it quiet for a while. So here, I'm just going to read it, then we'll talk about it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So Jon Bon Jovi addressed his recent vocal issues and mused on the touring future of Bon Jovi at this week's Polestar Live conference, where he received the Milestone Award for his band's 40th anniversary. And I quote, "It's become public knowledge now, but I've had major reconstructive surgery in my vocal cords, and I never had anything like this, ever," said John. So it's been difficult. So it's been a difficult road. I found a doctor in Philadelphia who did something called a MED medialization, because one of my cords was literally atrophy, means shot, I think. And so some, and it continues, but sometimes people get nodules. That's pretty commonplace. Sometimes deviated septums, I don't know, and these things that they've done take their toll on the cords. The only thing that's ever been up my nose has been my finger. Poor guy. So it was very difficult this last decade to have to contend with something that was out of my control. And then Bon Jovi said he needed the procedure because his strong vocal cord was literally taking what was left of the weak one. So they put a plastic implant in. And for the last 2 years now, I've been in this rehab getting it back together. But I'm getting very close. Friday night. Now check this out, James. This is what got me. Friday night at the Music Cares Award ceremony was my first live performance in 2 years. New records done. So now I just want to get back to 2.5 hours a night, 4 nights a week before I'm going to go out there on the road for real. But I'm confident in my doctor. And so now in regards to touring, I got a little teary-eyed at this point. I rarely let my emotions get past me when I'm working, but good luck. So Bon Jovi's vocals were such of criticism and speculation on the band's 2022 tour. In an upcoming Hulu documentary titled "Thank You, Good Night," the Bon Jovi story casts further doubt on the band's future. So thank you, good night. So that could be a hint right there, James. The singer addressed these issues at Polestar Live but cannot say definitively whether Bon Jovi would tour again. Oh, Lord. I'm going to see. This is where my emotions. Now, the only reason why my emotions get the best of me out of this is because I care. I have a big heart for artists and people I care about. So, yeah. Quote, my health has been first and foremost a topic of discussion, and I'm well on the road to recovery there. If I can't be great, and this is what gets me from Jon, if I can't be great, I'm out. And I think that the documentary that we're about to put out addresses all of that. It's called Thank You Good Night for a reason. Oh, this is a hard one right here, James. And we'll determine what happens there. But we do have this incredible 4-part doc to celebrate the 40th, and we have a brand new record that I'm very excited about, which I'm excited too. And the hope is that I get to go out and celebrate it this time because I'm excited by it. But if I can't do it at a level to which I've grown accustomed, there's no harm in that. So, what do you think?
Well, if he's got to do what he's got to do, then, he's got to follow his heart. He's got to make the decision for himself. He's got to follow what he thinks is the best decision. If he has to stop and he can't do it, then, that's what he's got to do. And I'm all for it. I support him for that.
I'm a supporter too.
There's nothing we can do.
He's taking care of, first and foremost, he's taking care of himself. And that's, in my book, very important for anybody. Steven Tyler.
Health comes first, as my mom always says.
Your mom's right. She's right. She's right. My parents would say the same thing. And I go by that. You got to take care of yourself first. And the reason I get emotional with it is because, for the longest time, I've been listening to this band, but just knowing that he's been going through a personal struggle that I knew nothing about till yesterday, that kind of hits my heart a little bit,
He's had a good run, if he has
to
stop.
Bon Jovi's has a fantastic run. Do I want them in? No, but do I want Jon to be healthy? Yeah.
Yeah, that's more important than anything else in the world.
Do I want him to enjoy his life? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And so it's just hard. And then this other article just came in. Now, I'm not working today. I'm not working till Monday. So let me pull this article up. I read this article, and I just saw the article, and we're going to read it. Let me pull it up here. It just got published on Loudwire. And basically, there was a headline that I can actually relate to. And unfortunately, I don't wish on anybody that feel that way, but this is just how he felt, and he's being so honest about it, which I love it. It's kind of like I think it's actually a good role model of being honest with how you feel and your feelings. It's not an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it. There was a big one. I just saw it. Just give me a second. I just saw it. Things like, let's do a Loudwire. Give me a Loudwire. And, I respect Jon for what he's done. And I respect Bon Jovi. I've been a fan since I was 15 years old. And, and I see him twice. And I want nothing more than, the only thing I want out of this is just Jon and the band to be happy and healthy. That's all I care about at this point. And that's what it's going to be, Let's see. Here we go. 2 hours ago. So Jon Bon Jovi, this is according to Loudwire. You can't see it, but there it is. You see his face like right there. But according to Loudwire, Jon Bon Jovi thought God was taking his singing ability. That, my friends, that's a prime example of where faith comes in, people. That's the prime example of where faith comes in. So Jon Bon Jovi revealed during a Friday interview today with the Television Critics Association in Pasadena, California, that he felt that God was taking away his singing ability. The comment came part as a larger discussion on the Bon Jovi singer described the recent vocal cord surgery that he underwent that is part of the new Thank You and Good Night, the Bon Jovi story documentary that's due on Hulu April 26th. So, in speaking about coming to terms with his vocal issues, Bon Jovi told the crowd of reporters, and I quote, "It's not easy. The parallel story, and now I'm ready to talk about it is the vocal surgery. I pride myself on being a true vocalist. I sung with Pavarotti. I know how to sing. I studied the craft for 40 years. I'm not a stylist who just barks and howls. I know how to sing." He continues with, "So when God was taking away my ability, and I couldn't understand why, I jokingly said, the only thing that's ever been up my nose is my fingers, so there's no reason for this." At least he was honest about that. That still cracks me up. And so he just goes back on talking about what I just told you guys about. And so now here's the update. So offering an update, Bon Jovi added, "I'm 19 and a half months into my rehab. And Friday night, February 2nd, at the Music Cares Person of the Year ceremony was the first time I sung in public. Saturday morning, February 3rd, was the first time woken up with multiple voices in my head. That was the best feeling. It was just me. So I am a work in progress." Amen. But and he concludes with, "But boy, do we have a great film, and I've got a damn good album. Woohoo! Yeah, I feel really great about all of it. Give me this last piece of the puzzle, and it's going to be a joy to going back to work." Yeah, I'm in favor. Aren't you, James?
Yep. There could be hope on the horizon.
Yo, I'm here. I'm in favor.
Yep. Dang straight.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's like a damn good." He said damn, and he said damn, and he said damn, so I could say it. So
okay.
Quote, so I can say it. So don't judge me. So, as Jon Bon Jovi mentioned, he was the guest of honor of the 2024 Music Cares Person of the Year salute last Friday during Grammy Week. The singer shared a story at the TCAs that generated a few laughs while reflecting on his life. So, yeah. And then, go check this out. There's a quote about him performing with Paul McCartney. He told the crowd that not in my wildest dreams did he expect the life that he has lived. Referencing the Music Care ceremony, he told the crowd of reporters, check this out, that 18-year-old me had Paul McCartney to my left. Actually, they were almost. And Bruce Springsteen to his right. And my wife kept trying to do the table arrangement. I just kept holding onto these two places, say Bon Jovi. You're supposed to sit next to your wife. So he sat next to Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney. Poor Dorothea. But it was like shrugs.
Hell, I'd sit next to Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but he's married. He needs to be next to his wife. But if I were to tell my 18-year-old self that these dreams were going to happen to me, I would never believe it. That was funny. He was just caught up in the moment. He said, "You just said that." So I think he forgot about his wife for a moment. He sat down. It's funny. I probably would have done. I would have done the same thing. And based from the interviews, it really just shows what kind of a character, like a person he is, and it really shows people who he really is.
Yeah.
And and based from aside from his great work, as a musician, which I greatly respect, and also as a lyricist, which I still have a question for him. If ever I meet him, I'm gonna ask him a question. I'm keeping it to myself. So it's a certain lyric from a song that I'm still trying to figure. I can know where you got that one from. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous line. I just don't want to say it. But he's very humble, and I haven't met him personally, but he is a humble person just based from the interviews, and I'm in full support of whatever he does. I'm ready for that album. I want to know what that album is. I know it's a band album, but I want to know more about it.
Well, we'll just have to wait.
Yeah. Alice Cooper has another album, and he's still not mentioned coming out. He's still not going to tell us about it. So,
he just had Rogue come out, and already he's got another one in the works.
Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. He's a busy guy. He's not saying anything about the album. He's just
and I found out the other night on the Fab Forum that Ringo. Well, Ringo stopped doing full albums. He's doing EPs. He's got another EP coming out soon.
Oh.
And He's got a full album that he's in the works with another country album like Beaucoup de Blues.
Country?
Yeah, he's going to do another country album.
I didn't even know he even did country.
Yeah, he did his country album in the 70s was Beaucoup de Blues.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not know that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Good for Ringo. I like him. I'll put under as a versatile artist. I think he's versatile. I mean, he could just blend in anywhere.
Oh yeah, Ringo is like.
Oh, I'm not kidding. I mean, he could blend
every
in.
drummer that's ever been on the Fab Forum, or anybody that's called into the Fab Forum, like the fans, they always say that Ringo's their inspiration, that they became a drummer. They always go to Ringo. It's true. Ringo's their idol.
Well, I think the only thing I have to say to John would be, this is just my stance. I don't think God was taking his ability away. I don't think that was the case. I don't think. I mean, this is just me. I mean, but with great respect, I think I think it was just a test for him. I think it was just a test of God throws challenges at us no matter what. I mean, I don't get a say. I mean, I don't get a say if I get bad elbows or not. I don't get a say. But
Hey, Paulina.
Hi, Paulina. No, I'm not giving you the Vegas day because there isn't one. And if I do have a Vegas day, I'm not telling you because I'm gonna make things very hard for you.
Paulina, happy 60th anniversary at Sullivan Beatles Day.
And so, I just think it was more of a test for John more than thinking that God. I don't think God was taking that away. I don't think. I mean, that's just from my perspective, but I think it was just a test. I mean, we all have our tests. Mm-hmm. We all have our own spiel in polite terms to deal with. Mm-hmm. And I'm still dealing with mine, and that's okay. It's not perfect by any means. But regardless, I'm glad the outcome's working out in his favor, and it just shows how much faith you gotta have to get through those tough moments. And he has a lot of faith, and that's just really encouraging to see. But yeah, what's up, Dave? Ask away. Sure. Ask away. What's up?
Yeah.
Sure. What do you got, my friend? Ask away. But yeah, I'm in full support of whatever he's going to do. So the alert is off for now. Well, I'll put the alert on the new album. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's have fun with that because now we know that album's actually happening. So let's do it. Let's put an alert on the album because I want to know. I'm curious as heck about it too.
So and is Richie Sambora going to be on that album?
I cried like a baby while writing it. Because why? Because I've heard. Well, I've heard, but I care. It's like I wouldn't be crying if I didn't care.
I wonder if Richie Sambora is going to be on it.
I know nothing. Nothing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Nothing. I know nothing. All I know is that he's happy and healthy, and I want to.
I'm getting that gut feeling he will be.
Your spy says it's better be right. At least we're gonna have some major issues, buddy. I have a question for you. I don't know. Why are you asking?
I knew it was going to be a Vegas question, and I bet Dave. What's Dave?
Oh, great! Dave's got a legit question up here. Let's go see what Dave's got. A legit question. Now, go ahead, James. Sorry. Yeah, Pauline, I don't have a question because honestly, I don't even know. Vegas is on a hiatus right now. To be perfectly honest with you, I got some spiel to figure out. Has David Lee Roth totally lost his mind? Why is he fighting with Wolfgang Van Halen? Jealousy? No, I reckon. Well, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't see. I mean, this is just my opinion, but I don't see anything that's worth fighting about. Is it? No, I don't really understand all of it. I read one story about it, just one, but that's all I've heard of it. But I'm trying to keep my nosy posy out of it because I respect both artists. But in my opinion, I don't know precisely what's going on, but I know it has to do with Van Halen in general. I just don't know. I'm gonna put my article that row on this. I just don't know what it's about. That's the thing, It's like, Wolfgang Van Halen, what a credible artist he is. I have a lot of respect for him, and I just don't know. Okay, let me look it up real quick because I need to see if there's anything. So, I've been out of touch with this one because work hasn't sent me anything on it. I thought that it was long over, but I guess I was wrong. So let's take a look here. Wolfgang, yeah. But yeah, sorry, Paulie. I don't have the Vegas day. It's not gonna happen for a while. I don't think. Cause I'm not kidding. I got these, and I'm also dealing with an ankle injury at the moment too. So,
but it will happen at some point.
Yeah, well, it'll happen at some point. I'll give you a date when I know. So let's see here. So David Law. Let's see. Okay. I see something. You get. I don't worry. I'm just sticking. I'm terrified of pools and stuff, so I'm just gonna be sticking my feet in, people. So your album DOA song, commercially speaking,
hey, Lisa.
You got your. Well, David Lee. Well. So let's see here. Patch things up. Do you think they'll play Vegas one? Paulina. Yeah. For the love of my late dog Smokey, please get Vegas out of your mind for like now. You go see Elvis. I have Elvis here in Greeley. We have Colorado's own Elvis. Oh, get Vegas out of your head for right now, girl. Vegas is the least thing I'm worried about right now. So it would be nice if they patch things up though. As referred to him as a not nice kid. That's not nice. In a recent YouTube video, it looks like David Lee Roth is taking aim and Wolfgang Van Halen yet again. That wasn't nice, David. You don't call people that. In a new video, in which at first he seems to apologize for his previous video rant, Roth says, I've upset some people, and I love my old rock band. Yeah, I miss Ed, but I don't mean to upset anybody. This quickly reveals to be a fake case, though, as he launches into a mock cry saying, psych, F you. As in, psych! That's not cool. That's not nice. That is not. I'm serious, people. This bothers me a little bit. That's not nice.
No, it isn't.
Roth then goes into a bit where he portrays Wolfgang as being in therapy and complaining about not getting any streams. When Wolfgang asks why Roth was playing the doctor, says, I think you're old enough for you to truly understand your album DOA, son. Commercially speaking, you got your ASS handed to you. That is not nice. Stop it. I don't know. DLR needs to play an outdoor gig. His head as big as a planet.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just very disappointed. God, seriously, I'm upset by this. This is very disappointing. I don't like reading about this stuff. But thank you, Dave, for bringing this to my attention. Regardless, he appears to be referring to the final Van Halen album, 2012, A Different Kind of Truth, on which both Roth and Wolfgang played on. The album was removed from streaming services, including Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music in October 22, with Roth suggesting this is because the other members of the band didn't want to play for lawyers. They didn't want to pay for lawyers. For his part, Wolfgang has said that they want to get the album back up on streaming platforms. I did write about that, but hinted that Roth wasn't making it easy. Also in the video, Roth describes the album as no fun by using an analogy of Muhammad Ali's final fights. He said nobody wants to remember them because they were no fun. Oh, come on.
Dang.
I'm done reading. Come on. Too much negativity. Just too much negativity for me.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock the boys.
This gets me a little fired up, people, because I just don't like that. I'm sorry, okay, if you don't agree with something doesn't mean you go and name call people. It's not very nice, That's not nice. It really isn't.
Yeah, he's getting too big for his britches now, I think.
I mean, based from the article, it just sounds like they're just two different opinions on an album, and Ralph is just not being nice, or just playing it differently, I shall say. But Wolfgang Van Halen's handling the issue really well, though. I'd say. I think I'm a little PO at the article right now, so I'm like, it just bothers me. Music's supposed to be about music. It's not supposed to be about name calling a musician just because you disagree on something, or just because you're mad at something. Okay, yeah, okay, I understand, like, Ross' honesty. I get that. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good album. Okay, I get it, but it doesn't mean you have to call out somebody just because of it.
Yeah.
Come on. It's too much
crazy, man.
It's just too much negativity in this world. Positive vibes. Come on. Be sport, guys. Well, maybe a guy. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not too fan of what's going on over there. So I'm just gonna shy away from that. That's what I have to say. I'm just saying that name calling is just not the way to go. It's not. It's not. We're adults. We're not kindergartners or middle schoolers. Come on. Daly's playing casinos at State Fair. Well, yeah. What? So who is it playing casino? I mean, well, who just got tagged up for the Iowa State Fair? Motley Crue. Motley Crue's playing for the Iowa State Fair this year, and I'm like, I actually think that's kind of badass. Pardon my French. I think it's kind of badass, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, just think if Motley Crue showed up at my Stampede where I live, I'm there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'll be there. Saturday, see Motley Crue in Northern Colorado. I'll be so there if Motley Crue showed up at our Stampede. I mean, they're playing at a small fair in Iowa. I'm like, ha! We might be looking at smaller gigs now, too. Smaller places. I'm like, ha! Come to Northern Colorado. Let's go. We need some rock. Let's go.
Well, folks, I have an announcement to make today.
Oh, what's up?
This is my 13th day without beer. I'm doing good with this. I'm going the distance with this thing, man.
Yeah, you do it. Do it.
13 days.
13 days. I'm proud of you. That's a milestone. Just
Dave and Jen motivated me to keep on going. I mean, I still love my beer. I open the fridge, I see the beer in there. I'm like, do I want it today? Nope, I don't. I just push it away.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
I know it's hard, but I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm. Not in Vegas. Then what casinos are they playing in, Paulina?
Okay. She's not going to get Vegas album. I don't think it's registered to her. I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm still trying to figure spiel out over here. I'm like, I don't know. But I don't know. That'd be cool. We need some more rock bands. I think the last real rock act that actually showed up here was actually Vince Neil. He brought his solo gig up to our Stampede a couple of years ago, and that was the last time I ever saw a legit rock band at our Stampede.
Ah.
How sad that is! It is sad. I need some more rock concerts, people.
Yeah, we need more rock concerts. I wish I got them.
Rock Bakersfield. I've been through Bakersfield millions of times. There's a big Bakersfield.
Where's Bakersfield?
It's in California.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
A little too far away from me to go see Motley Crue.
No.
But all the big venues here in New Brunswick, they wouldn't come to where I am, my neck of the woods in Frederick.
Well, see, the thing about okay, so you say where careers die, that's where shopping centers are too, Last time I checked Bakersfield, that's a lot of shopping centers last time I checked. Yeah. I saw that, Lisa. Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, well, so Motley Crue, if you see this, just come to Colorado, please. Oh, dang, you guys go crash. Whenever. Okay, I'm gonna say is whenever we go to Vegas, no one's gonna find out except for my posse where I'll be. So, Pauline's already up to the task because she thinks she could find me in Vegas. So, we'll see about that.
Now, my next question: who's playing the halftime show at the Super Bowl,
Oh,
Kate?
Usher. Usher.
Oh, I'm not interested in Usher.
He's
Neither
okay.
is George. George and I don't want to watch Usher. You know what? You would think because Taylor's team got in, why doesn't she do the halftime show? That would have been what everybody would have wanted. All the Swiftie fans.
No, thank you. No. Swifty's perfectly safe in her VIP box with the rest of the Kelsey fam. She's good.
I'd rather it be Paul McCartney than I'd watch.
They need more rock, too. I mean, I'm serious, too. They need some more rock for the halftime show.
I think the Stones did it one year.
They did. They did. I remember Vegas had like a big bet going on there who would perform it. What's the opening song? And someone out there during that time won like 1.1 million. Okay, can you just take me out of that sentence, please? Just take my name out of that sentence, will you? Just you two. I'm gonna be on my own list, people. I'm not kidding. I heard this rumor that 50 Cent is gonna make a surprise appearance.
No, he likes to call himself 50 Cent.
Huh?
50 instead of 50. 50 Cent.
50.
Well, that's how he pronounces it, 50.
Well, it's 50 in my terms.
Yeah, but he says, I'm 50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50 cents. Let's call it 50 cents. It's okay. He can correct me when I see him, if I ever do. But, so anyway, everybody in chat, other than Paulina, who you have for the Super Bowl? I already know what Paulina's going to say, so I'm Niners all the way. California girl here. Niners.
Mm-hmm.
George Kittle all day. I think we're going to have about 9 people over on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, they're going to be. Not today, Niners. My dad has the Chiefs. Everybody but me in this household have the Chiefs. I'm the lone Niner in this house.
So you got any side bets going there, Kate?
No, I just like to have my win streaks back though. The only win streak I have active is the World Series. Everything else my dad has, so I'm ready to take over the winning streak. So I need George Hill, Brock Purdy, and that defense, and Christian McCaffrey to light it up. That's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
All right, plus it's gonna be the last football game till fall, so it's like I'm gonna enjoy it. Because Sundays are until you're off the air and until Royce comes on. Sundays are meaningless without football. It's very lonely. I'm not kidding, people. So luckily there's baseball coming up, and hopefully the Colorado Rockies will actually do good, and hopefully my hometown Padres will actually be consistent. So, well, they were consistent last year. They just didn't make it to the wild card. The Colorado Rockies are something else.
Wow.
But we'll see, James. I mean, I don't know. Because I'm worried about the Padres because their manager went to San Francisco. So I'm kind of curious to see who the manager is now. So.
Mm-hmm.
No, we already made. No, okay, hold up. We already made a bet. If you find me in Vegas, I'm buying you. No, we're not canceling the. No, you're welcome to Vegas anytime. But you already accepted the bet that if you try to find me, I'll buy you lunch. So that invite's still open. I don't want you. You could go to Vegas. And if depending what mood I am, I bet you I'll probably tell you where I'm at regardless. So keep Vegas on your list. Just don't get rid of it. I'm just poking fun at you guys. I'm just poking fun. But I do have
so if we did show up in Vegas, you'd say, hey, guys.
I'll be incognito.
But what I need to do is save a lot of money so I can go to the Beatles Love Show because I really want to see that.
Oh, man. I'm not going to go to a lot of shows, but I can tell you guys I'm going to be eating and shopping. And I'm trying to cut down my eating right now.
But Kate, you're the one I want to go to the Love Show with.
Oh, you're sweet.
Because we both love the Beatles, and I want to experience that
I
with you.
want to. It's just it's a lot of money, but it's like a lot of money. I saw the tickets. I looked at the tickets not too long ago. Let's take a look at here. But there are some shows. I know Miranda Lambert might be in residency. I like to see her.
Oh yeah, she used to be on the show Seventh Heaven.
Miranda Lambert?
Yeah.
Huh?
She played one of the son's girlfriends.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep. Miranda Lambert.
I'm gonna look this up now. I'm like, what? Come on. I used to watch that show religiously.
Yep. I used to love that show. I had a crush on Lucy. The older daughter.
Really?
Yep. The blonde one. Yep. She was in there.
No. Let me look this up.
She played Barry Watson's girlfriend on the show.
I'm not seeing it on here, buddy.
Well, she's in there.
Well, guys, you might know this because I'm like, what? I'm looking at. I used to watch the show religiously. 7, 7, 7. I don't see anything. I'm gonna have to look it up later. But what? Oh, you guys can drink it one wine. I can't drink at all, so you're good. But yeah, I need to look it up later. But I'm like, what? I watched Seventh Heaven religiously. James, look it up because I can't find it, bro.
All right, let's see.
Look it up.
So, I know exactly how I'm going to look it up too.
But anyway, Wednesday is Valentine's, and James and I will be doing a special show about our top 10 love songs. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a good show, I think. I already have my list. We're good. What's it? What? Okay, Love Las Vegas. Let's look it up real quick. Unless somebody check the tickets were cheap. I can tell you right now that we're thinking about flying in right now, and basically it's cheaper in June, so we'll see. Beal.
Looking it up.
Mrs. Timberlake. Oh. Yeah, so $69 US is for a regular ticket. So that's going to go up a little bit in Canadian wise. What's 69 bucks in Canadian? I don't know, stick it map. No, screw it. Thanks, James. I'm stuck in my head. Thanks.
I'm looking it up.
Stop it.
And she was in there. And she started in 2003. She was on the show. Well, there's a lot of cast members that were on the show.
Wait, so she was legitimately on that show?
Yep. She sure was.
So Canadian dollars, that's $93. James?
For the box set?
No, for the ticket.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the Seventh Heaven box set or something of the series.
No, I'm looking at. Stay with me, buddy. No, I was looking at the Love thing because it's $69 Canadian. It's about $93.
Well, that's not too bad. At least it's not over 300.
I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be pricey. It's gonna be fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
how long do you think I could keep this up? This no beer.
As long as your little heart desires. I think you could probably go.
Beer lasts a long time. I know that.
I bet you can do. How many 17 days you're in?
I'm 13 days in now.
13 days. So you're 13 days in now. I bet you can make it to another 13.
I think I can.
I know you can.
And I might go even further than that, maybe. You never know.
Just take it a day at a time.
Hell, in that time, I'll lose a lot of weight, too.
Good. Bonus. Hey, that's bonus. That is a bonus. That's a bonus.
Excuse me.
That's a bonus. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to fly out of here. So, James?
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you take. Yeehaw! I almost said shake.
Did you
Tonight
say
we got
shake?
a really big shoe.
Did you say shake?
I almost said shake instead of cake.
Yeah, I'm ooh, cake.
I got a little cake. No cake. I wish I had cake.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know if it happens. I don't know. Again, probably everything's on hiatus right now. You know, I got torn ligaments in my ankle that I'm still trying to schedule an appointment for, and then I got. I can still walk on that, by the way. I just have to wrap my foot.
Hey, George, if we're in Vegas together, George, you, me, and Dave can sing Viva Las Vegas and a karaoke.
Who invited all you guys?
I guess we're all inviting ourselves.
Well, find me. I'm going to make it very difficult for everybody.
And Dave, we're going to have to...
I mean, I can walk on that ankle. It's just I have to get taped wrapped up. I have a wrap, but if I go long distance walking, I just wrap it
up. And Dave, we can go to the Big Brother house.
Oh, please. Oh, please. I want to go to that. No, I do want to go to that punk museum. History of Punk Music Museum. I want to go to that. That looks kind of cool, actually.
Oh, that sounds cool. Hey, and maybe they'll have a Ramones display.
Just never know. I do want to go to the Kiss Me golf course. Yeah. And then antique shopping, eating, chilling out by the pool, eating. Now, probably on my last day, I'll probably be somewhere in the casino. So, probably hitting slots for all I know. All right. I'm out. But, yeah. So, I'm going to head out. I'm actually in a good mood today, guys, because, finally, too, I think. What was it? I got a prayer answered today. Not going to go into all folklore details, but prayers do work, people, so believe in those. Those are staples. All right. I'm out. I got things to do for Coop's on the air, so I got to hustle. So, I'll catch you guys later. We're out here. Be good.
And I will see my regular crew on Sunday.
You guys, yeah, you guys are going to be on Sunday. I'm not going to be there because I got the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, got 9 people.